Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 65 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where today I am filling up mana pools. Actually pretty full. And I want to note that I did a thing that should turn this whole system off once we get a sufficient amount of mana. So check it out. What I did is I used the block entangler to entangle the mana pool, as you can see there. And then I've got a comparator output which measures the amount of mana in the pool. So if there's any amount of mana in the pool, it's going to emit a comparator signal of 1. And what I found is it takes a while for the spark, not a long while obviously, but a short enough time period that when this pool is nearly empty, this redstone signal flickers on and off, and I didn't want that to affect the centrifugal separator, so I made it have a good deal of distance away. The expectation here is that as the mana pool fills up, it'll be a redstone signal of 2, and then a signal strength of 3, and then it'll finally turn off the centrifugal separator, which is set to only run when it's not receiving a redstone signal. So there we go. Now we've got a redstone signal strength of 2 here, 1, 0, and then shortly we should have a redstone signal strength of 3, and this thing should now be disabled, which means the bottles of enchanting have stopped going in there, and everything's off. How cool is that? Now, I haven't released the video for TerraSteel production yet, because as you guys know, I usually record things in advance, but I'm expecting that a lot of people are questioning, why didn't you just use TerraSteel seeds, Direwolf? And yes, I absolutely could have used TerraSteel seeds, but I told you guys that for some things I might want to, automate in a more fun way. Just setting up seeds for TerraSteel seemed a little bit boring. Just saying. Pig iron, I might go that route. I might go that route for pig iron, because that could be a little bit of a nuisance, and that'll save me the effort with the whole coagulated blood thing. But TerraSteel I just kind of wanted for fun to set up like a new way of doing some Botania type stuffs. And I might absolutely wind up, so watch what happens now. As soon as I go ahead and start this happening. Boom. Now it's all running again. I might wind up making TerraSteel seeds in the future if this winds up taking a really long time. Because the expectation is that, even though we're getting 9 nuggets per ingot here, it is going to be a little bit of effort to get that going. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But I'm already up to 207, and that's better than I am with Wyvern, right? Wyvern's been stuck forever. But I think it's because I don't have draconic seeds in my botany pots anymore. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. So anyway, we've got only 3 more things to automate right now, and that would be, I'm going to remove all these from the to-do. So pig iron and tesseracts are the last 2, and then somewhere along the line I lost track of what the last one would be. So I'll have to go check that out. But pig iron, let's do the seeds for this one, because that's going to be just a little bit easier. So we just need 4 pig iron and some tertium essence. So get me like 10 of those, please. Before you get used up, I'll snag them. Cool. And then pig iron. So to get pig iron, it's going to be a combination of coagulated blood. 1 slime ball's worth of coagulated blood. So 250 millibuckets, clay, and iron. So I'm pretty sure if I just stand in here, that's going to coagulated blood me, right? No? I thought it would. I mean, it's doing a small amount of damage, but... So how about a mob imprisonment tool? Can I have a new one of these? Because basically, we're going to have to figure out... not a blaze. That'll work. A Minecraft zombie. Well, that did something, didn't it? You're making emeralds? Well, that's cool. That might have been a zombie villager, and that might be why he was making emeralds. It might have been a zombie villager. I bet that's why it was making emeralds. Nothing that can get out of my little thing. There you go. That should work. Happy cow. Hey, there you go. Sweet. Alright, so that should be the one, right? And then we need some clay and some iron. That should be cool. And that should combine. We'll see how much clay it uses up here. Yeah, so then we just need... So that's 2 ingots of pig iron. So realistically, we only need 1 more cowish type mob. Pig will work, right? There you go. There you go. That is cool. And then, do we even have an ingot cast? I don't even know. I actually don't know. So what I could do is get a couple gold. Get that melted up, and then we can pour out, you know, the pig iron. Yeah? And then we'll do seeds for pig iron? Because I feel like, yeah, I don't feel like automating pig iron the other way. Whoop. Oh, cool. It's only 1 ingot now. Sweet. There we go. And there's your 4 pig iron. 1. 2. 3. 4. All right. So like I said, we might wind up... Did I put my tertium away? I must have. We might wind up, you know, going terrasteel seeds. We might not. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens. We're gonna play that one by ear. Cool. Excellent. And pig iron seeds for days. So I'm just going to pop you out, pop you in. Because I think we've probably got enough crystal at this point, right? And then you can come over here. It looks like we might need a new drawer. Okay. I can make that happen. One of you. Let's get a couple of these. And then, where's my key? Might be here. Let's see if we can not mess this up like I usually do. Sweet. Perfect. All right. And then real quick, we can teach this guy how to make pig iron. And there we go. One more off the to-do list. Sweet. All right, so you're going to go export busing here. You can go away. You're ready to go. And then you just need one of these. And now we've got pig iron for days. Sweet. Now the big one of challenge today will probably be the Tesseract. So what we're going to have to do is automate with jars. And that shouldn't be too bad. We could just do the @jar mod thing. So there's the glass jar, the tempered glass jar. We want that for sure. Okay. And then we want some more cast iron tubes, I think. Creative temperature sources. Oh, that's cool. Why do you need a creative temperature source for that, though? I don't understand. And then we want the jar automation, the auto jar processing block thing. Because this guy's going to let us auto craft, right? Perfect. And then we're going to want an empty glass jar. And then also while we're at it, we should teach you how to make redstone these dudes. And we should teach you how to make these dudes. Now, I don't know if you know how to make everything in here, but I assume you know how to make most things, right? So these are both from thermal frames. Let's make sure that you actually know how to make everything here. You're missing that. And you're missing bronze gears. Okay, so I should probably teach you both the gears for both these things. So you need to know how to make electrum gears, which you know how to make electrum, so that's good. And then bronze gears, you know how to make bronze. And just to be clear, this guy has all the upgrades, right? Yes. Cool. And then we should probably set up and be prepared to make this guy. Now, what I'm going to do is remove the Molten Ender requirement here. I'm just going to say insert these two things and you'll get a Tesseract. And then what I'm going to set up is an exporter for Molten Ender. Does that sound fair? I think that should work. I think that should work. The only thing we might have to do is teach you how to make Molten Ender. So, or we could just set up like, you know, we'll see. So what's the best way to make Molten Ender, I guess, is a good question. Really? Is that it? Is that it? There's got to be another way. So we could put the Ender Dragon inside of a smeltery controller. That would be pretty hilarious. You know, obviously we have Ender Seeds, right? So like we can handle getting Ender Pearls. I just thought there would be another way to get Molten Ender. Is there another version of Molten Ender? There's got to be, right? There's a Tinker's Construct Molten Ender. Is that it? Does Thermal not have Molten Ender anymore in this version? There's Resonant Ender. Wow, that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like that's Ore Dictionary, though. Am I wrong about this? It doesn't look like it'll work. See, that turns into Enderium. But yeah, that doesn't, that does not do the thing. Huh. Huh. Because Molten Ender works differently, right? Or no, that makes Molten Enderium, so maybe it is Ore Dictionary. Should we try it? I think we try it. I think we try it, and if it doesn't work, that's fine. Does that sound like a plan? Alright, so Magma Crucible. You need some Invar gears. You need some nether bricks. You need some more Invar gears. You need some more nether bricks. And then we've got a Magma Crucible. Boom. And then we've got one of you, and we've got 3 of you. Perfect. All right, let's go set this up in one of our basement-y areas. Boy, are we running out of space in basement-y areas. That is a thing that we're running out of space in, huh? I bet we could stick this maybe here-ish. I could get this in here, right? Because what we want is we want this dude. We want the tempered glass jar. We want the magma crucible. And here's what I'm going to do. Let's, can I, with this guy, you're still down to that, right? Can you power this thing? Beautiful. Beautiful. Right? Then we put ender pearls in here. And we export it to the right. We'll import in the back. And we'll export bus into the back of this guy. Or underneath. It doesn't super matter. That might be a better way to go, right? So if we put ender pearls in here, and then we give you this and this. Come on, bro. Are you not letting me FTB tempered glass jar? No, I want the normal glass jar. I want the normal glass jar. So no, that's fine. That's fine that you weren't behaving. I would expect you to work, though, right? Right, glass jar? Right, glass jar? Come on. You are kidding me that this doesn't work. Well, let's at least find out if this fluid thing works, right? So for this to work, by the way, we need high temperature, which is going to be this block. Blue magma blocks are high temperature, I believe, right? Yes, high temperature. And then we can have a chest for processing. Okay. And, oh, that's cool. He has a little connector there. So I may not need that. So if we put a, let's see. So we could export bus into that. We're going to have to find a way to get the fluid into here, but we can figure this out. I was really hoping that this auto-eject thing would work, but it doesn't seem to, which is a bummer. So if we got ourselves a crafter, iron should do. And then we got ourselves an importer. And what we're going to want to do is designate that Tesseracts are the only thing you're allowed to import. Whitelist mode. Cool? So he can import Tesseracts, but he can't import anything else. So he'll put the items in here, it'll craft, it'll output to this chest, and then it'll import only Tesseracts. Deal? I think that sounds pretty cool. I think that sounds pretty cool. Okay. That should be good. And then you get this, which means, can you give me 2 of these, please? So he should do the thing, and then, oh, by the way, I have to set up the auto doohickey thingy. But let's get the things in here first, right? Where's that jar mod, auto doohickey duty? Tempered glass jar. That actually goes here. And the auto jar processing goes here. And then you can probably go here. Okay. And it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. And then it should jump the Tesseract into here. So is it working or no? I can't tell. No, I don't think it is, actually. Because look, it's got a check, it's got a check, it's got a check, it's got an X. So I think it's telling me I don't have Molten Ender. Okay. Okay. That's a bummer. I really thought that might work. So we're going to need to Molten Ender this. So that means no Magma Crucible for you. What we're going to need is one of these. And one sufficiently fast enough to make lots and lots of Molten Ender. Right? Yes. All right, let me think about that for a minute. I think I broke something, by the way. Did I have a comparator here? I think I did. Okay, cool. Now Blaze auto-crafting is off, right? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, because you're out of mana. I should probably turn this off for a minute. How'd we do, by the way? I was like, why is this stuck? Oh, right, because we're probably out of mana, and it probably deserved to be stuck. So we'll let this guy finish. Cool. So he is doing what I thought he would do. He will eventually run. You know, we're just end things. All right, cool. That off now. Let's get back to this guy. So first off, I need to fix the fact that this is disconnected in a bad way. But that shouldn't be too bad. Perfect. Ish. Maybe I'll run you like this. Maybe not. Okay, so let's set up a tinker smelter here real quick. I think this is a good place as any to do it, right? Like right here doesn't seem terrible. So if we set up a quick and dirty one, what I'm thinking is maybe that might be a little tight. And then we could have right. We could have the controller here. We could have the tank here. And then we could have the drain here. I might want this to be too tall. And if I do, then what I'll do is this. This is seared glass, so it's all good. Right? That's interesting. Why are you showing that? Why is that what is this? Explain this. What's this? Oh. Okay. Could I have you here? And then give me like 20 more of these. Should be quick and easy. Is that cool? I think so. And then what we could do effectively, could I have the drain here actually? Because that would just be a little bit nicer. Boom. That's cool. So then what we can have is an export bus of lava and or ender pearls into here, right? Yes. So let's get ourselves an ultimate mechanical pipe, and you're gonna pump. Really? You don't want that? How am I supposed to fill up glass jars? Really, bro? Does he only fill from the bottom and top or something silly like that? That might be the case. I wonder if he'll connect directly to this, if that would work. Like, does he connect to any tank? Because if so, then we don't even need this, right? If he connects to any tank, then we can swap these. And then we could have the sear drain do this. Meh? Alright, so now you're still complaining that you don't have any molten ender. So if we get ender pearls, like a stack of them, and throw them in here. And then we just need, so we want to export bus some lava. Oops. Okay. So you're going to be fluids lava, and you should be running now. Yay! And then you're going to be items ender pearl. Cool. And then, in theory, that might be working. I think it is. It is! Look! Green check. Nice. Tesseract. Doubly nice. That is cool. How does that sound? Does that look good? I like that. I think that's a cool way to do it. Nice and compact, right? Nice and compact. 2 Tesseracts. Beautiful. Give me 10 more, please. Okay. I'm down with this. And then you'll have the blue particle effects or whatever when you're crafting. I think that's kind of cool. You're making lots of bronze, but that's okay. Yeah, look, here it goes, and it's running. Nice. Check, check, check. All the checks. All right, and then now we can bring our Tesseracts over here. And you will expedite them. Sweet. Cool. 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 We've got Tesseracts automated, folks. How great is that? I'm down. Alright, so this mana pool thing is filling up, which is good news. What else do we need to make now? That's a really good question. Let's review the endgame quest line. Now, I haven't handed in any of these, right? Crystal Shards we did. Wyvern Cast Iron Singularity? We did that, right? We have Cast Iron Singularities? Yes. Boy. Basic Crate, Singularity, Singularities, Pig Iron, Electro Silicon, Dimensional Shard Singularity. We did that one, right? Yeah. Yeah. Logic Director, Plastic. Magic Egg. Is that the one we forgot to do? Is that the one that I accidentally removed from my to-do list? It 100% is. Alright, so we have a lot of experience pearls are gotten when you kill a mob with Experience Harvester enchant. Or we could blast chill some Essence of Knowledge. That's another route we could take. Now we can also convert these guys down. Right? So, I mean, I got to imagine one of these is going to go a long way towards making the minis. Right? Isn't like a 7x pearl or even a 5x, right, would be a lot? Because that would be 9 4s, right? 9 4s times 9 3s times 9 2s times 9 1s times 9 bases would be 59,000. Am I wrong about that? Right? Is compressed cobble a thing in this pack? It doesn't tell you on the tooltip, though. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, but still, I feel like that's the right math. So I feel like we could probably use the existing XPs, and if we needed to, we could blast chiller our way into things, right? Now, semi-stable ingots might be another challenge, but let's see what we can do. So first, you. So we know how to make eggs. Let's teach you experience pearls down the line. Oh, it becomes 8x? Oh, it's 8x. Well, still, the math is pretty close. It's just, you know. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'll let you go as far as 5. How's that sound? And do we have any 5x? I think we do. Yeah, we've got 6 of them. So we'll see how long that lasts us. Cool. All right. And then finally the semi-stable ingot. Can I just... Yeah? Like, is that a thing I can just autocraft and it's fine? It doesn't seem to be a problem. Okay, well, magical eggs. Sweet. This is the final piece of the puzzle. There it goes. Beautiful. And done. Folks, we have now fully automated every bit of this production line. Every single one of these singularities is now fully automated. How cool is that? I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty awesome. Now, I could go, you know, there's a few things we're probably going to have to tweak. Number one, we're going to absolutely have to get Draconium Seeds back into this, you know, crazy, silly world. Insanium's off. That's why you guys are full. I should probably let this one run, just because it takes so stinking long to happen, right? Yeah, I think we should. So that's cool. So these guys will start emptying soon, and that'll be good. Yeah. Right? Oh, I put the, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, now you're going to be running again. Now you're going to be running again. Silly Dyer. Alright, so, let's see, I think it's about wrapping up point. So let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll take stock of all the singularities we have and start recognizing which resources we need to amp up. For example, I know for a fact Wyvern Seeds is going to be on that there list. You know, there might be some other things that we don't necessarily need, but, you know, we'll figure it out. And how's my power situation? Because I haven't really looked at you in a while. You're doing good. We're losing about 2 million RF a tick, but then we're gaining 4 million. So, I mean, something somewhere is eating up a lot of power and then not eating power anymore. But it looks like, overall, we probably have something of a net gain. Oh, you know what it is? It's just we're eating a lot of power and we're waiting for Uraninite to grow. And then once we have Uraninite grown, we get a huge amount of RF. So we get a positive when we have enough Uraninite. So if I threw down another Uraninite seed, I think I'd be fine there. That's what's happening, and that's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time and figure out what's next for the end game, because we've now fully automated everything. And look at how much, just putting out there, because I know people are going to say, why didn't you just use the seeds, Dyer? We already have, we're a third of the way towards Terra Steel Nuggets, right? Doing it, you know, even with turning it off for a bit, you know, and letting it run, like, you know. So, might I break down and just do Terra Steel just because I'm tired of waiting? Yes. But was this fun to build? Absolutely. I like building things like this. So, while Terra Steel was an answer with seeds, this way was way more fun for me. And I came up with a new way of generating mana, which I thought was cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. Because I know there's going to be people saying you could have done it a different way. There's always a different way. There's always a different way. That's the beauty of modded Minecraft. All right, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time where I won't accidentally magnet things up. All right, for now, take it easy.